today I started my halo testing. So as you get like 4 weeks out, you're obviously in a calorie deficit because you're trying to get shredded. When you're in a calorie deficit, you know, we use food as fuel. So food is low, and we take the halotestin, which is a powerlifting drug, and it makes you aggressive, harder, more vascular, and very strong. But the aggression is the key. It's sort of like a coffee, if you made coffee out of crack. Lasts 1 hour, extremely strong, but you get extremely irritable. So, I have to control myself. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't advise it. And it's extremely toxic. So you don't want to take it for more than 4 weeks. It's my favorite point in contest prep when things start to get difficult. Last couple weeks is the weeks you feel your worst. But when I feel my worst, I feel the most alive because I'm feeling something, you know? Most of the year is a big blur. Pretty uneventful, pretty unexciting. And then you wake up every day and you feel something. You feel anxiety, you feel soreness, you feel tired, you feel doubt, you feel the devil trying to penetrate you and say you can't do it. And then there's motherfuckers that are showing up every day, no matter how you feel, and saying, fuck you. I know what I'm about, and I know what I'm gonna fucking do, and I'm gonna come here in 30 days, my best ever, my best form ever, and they're just gonna be like, yo, how the fuck did he do it? Like, how did he qualify for Olympia 7 years after, you know? I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. I'm gonna show people why I'm the best in the world, man. Like, before I even hit a pose, judges will know. The way the light is gonna hit my skin, they're gonna know, like, fuck. This guy's different. You know what I mean by that is, if you're not so familiar with bodybuilding, it's the transparency, the graininess, the texture, the way the skin fits over the muscle, where you can kind of see through the skin in a way, where everything is separated even without flexing. You know, ultimately this comes down to a few things. Obviously muscularity, symmetry, poise, stage presence, but conditioning is ranked very highly, especially if you're able to bring some kind of crazy conditioning. I'm bringing crazy conditioning. I'm not the biggest guy. You know, there's not one body part in particular that stands out above the rest, and, you know, but as a whole, I'm complete. And that's why I've been in the first call out in all 23 shows in 2 different divisions. Never been outside. But people forget because it's been 7 years. They don't see me out here showing up to the gym every day, being consistent with my meals, never partying, never drinking, staying on top of my body work. And when I win, it's gonna be such a rush of emotions because it's been so many years as a pro. I've been chasing this dream for 12 years. And I've been unsuccessful for 12 years. That's what's gonna make it so much, taste so much better, so much sweeter. Shit. Fuck. You see, kind of that's what I'm talking about with the skin. The way the skin sits, it looks like saran wrap. But this is still with 2 gallons of water in me daily. Still with inflammation from training. Still low carb. When you put the carbs in, and then the muscle pushes even further against the skin, making the skin that much, you know, not malleable, but stretched out, thin, whatever the word is. I don't fucking know, man. But that's fucking crazy looking. Wow. I just said these guys are not on my level. The best I've ever been at, and the oldest I've ever been. Dude, the Olympia is in 15 weeks.
Oh, I know.
3 weeks. Chicago. Smoke these games. I can be ready. By Monday, I can be ready to compete. Drop the water.
You're so freaking full and oh man.
Crazy this year, bro. Believe me. Crazy this year. What's up, baby? Everything. Yeah. Well, what happened was I was taking these anti-estrogens, like obviously the normal ones, and Arimidex, Novadex.
Yeah.
So I was taking them, and I still feel like they weren't working. So I switched brands, and everything just came, you know. But I have a tremendous amount of body awareness, bro. I could take a fucking vitamin C, and I could feel the difference if it's working or not. Like, so especially Novadex, Arimidex, I've been taking like so long. I can tell if it's working or not, you know. Fake drugs on the market, you know. What I'll do is actually purchase 3 or 4 of the same compound, and then I'll do like 1 week on this one, 1 week on that one, and see which one's the strongest. All 3 are good, but I want to see what's the best of the 3. And I'm a crazy fuck like that, you know. I leave nothing a chance. This exercise is great for the V-taper. If you're trying to build that V-taper, you know, front double bicep, the lats come out. Same thing, lats out. Exhale as you go back down. Slowly inhale. Stretching out that rib cage, that diaphragm. And each and every time you do this, you get a little wider and wider. One thing I did different this year too is I stopped using my deltoids as an injection site. You know, a lot of guys inject in a deltoid because this is a better position than this. This you have to twist. But now that I'm not injecting, I have a lot more striations and definition in my deltoids. You can see all the heads separating better. Yeah, so this is a good tip. If you're lacking detail in the delts, stop injecting it. The injection causes inflammation. Inflammation hides the separation. This year, this is connecting all the way down. Sheesh. So one thing my coach noticed right away is like, dude, this is connecting all the way. I said, yeah, I've been training it. Even people that know me for so long, they're DMing me, dude, what did you do different? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. You gotta watch my YouTube if you wanna know. Because everything I say on YouTube is authentic and real. I hold back nothing. I don't hold back. I used to be really into dumbbell rows. But these single arm movements I'm not a fan of anymore. Just my hips get so wonky and out of place. And then in this phase of the preparation, we use more machines. So we minimize the risk of injury. This is a good option. This is a good option, but we use this every single week on YouTube. We'll do a plate loaded machine, but we'll do the black one. Less crowded over there. And then we'll come back and we'll do this one, and we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one.
When I go heavy, I like to be a little more elevated here. You, I feel too much upper back.
Where are you pulling from?
Really? I want to pull more.
Oh, right over. Oh, so you're really kind of.
Yeah. That's why I got to use to get up a little more.
Yeah. Under nipple? Or about nipple height? This is not my favorite. I like the one we had previous.
I like the one we had 2 times ago, the old black one.
Over there.
And the old T-bar that was there. I'll go with this angle just so I can try.
Right on nipple.
If I can get that.
Oh, below nipple.
If I get that, that helps me engage the lats.
Dude, mastery. Like,
Makes sense, right?
dude, no, but you're a master at this, bro. I'm telling you. It's so hard to acquire this knowledge. It's like you can't even read about it, you know? Because the people that wrote the books are not jack. So it's like, And then people that are jacked are too busy getting jacked, so they're not riding hooks. 2 different hand positions today. We're gonna go at the pronated grip to work more rear delts, lower traps, rhomboids, and then more thickness. We're gonna move into a thickness movement where our hands are more neutral. That'll build more thickness in the lats. Let's start with the width. Oh. Now I'll do my neutral grip pulls here. 3 sets. Light, just contract and squeeze the fuck out of my lats. I don't want to fade. I gotta keep the intensity high. Do 1 more here, do 1 more there, 1 more there. Hit some posing. Call that a wrap for today. And do some abs. I missed a whole week of abs and cardio last week. I hurt my back. Missed a few days of training. So it was like 3 days of missed training. And then like 2 whack ass workouts. No cardio, no calves, no abs. But I'm still ahead of schedule. In fact, I'm better now than I was before I got hurt. See, the dryness is back up here. Wow.
Every day you get sicker with you. It's unfucking guys, bro. It's a fucking year.
And I got 16 weeks for the Olympics.
How many weeks for the show?
3. And then 12 after that, so 15 weeks.
You have to lose, I saw your video, you have to lose 16 pounds.
Have what?
You have to lose 16 pounds.
Not anymore. Now I'm 8.
Oh, just 8.
Just 8 now. Which is water. 1 gallon of water is 8 pounds.
It is.
I drink 3 gallons a day. So it's like, all I have to do is pull back on a gallon of water.
You look sick.
Yeah, I feel
How's
sick.
that look?
Yeah.
I've never seen this on, ever.
You're never gonna see this again. I'm like a shooting star. When I win, when I win this shit, that's it. No one's gonna see this level again. Yeah. Yeah, Ohio. Let's go. I'm gonna have the wife, the kids, everybody. Conrad. You can stay in Conrad's room. I don't know. Who knows? You and Conrad, you stay in the same room. Later, dude.
Welcome to my kitchen. And the first order of business after you work out is protein. Now, why protein? Well, it's a very affordable source of protein. Gram per serving is very cheap compared to chicken, steak, fish, eggs even. That's why protein is a good option. It's not a meal replacement. It's in addition to your meals. Help meet your macronutrient requirements. Tastes delicious. It's already in a liquid form. You know, it's powder. You know, hit your system fast. If anyone's stupid enough to not use protein, like why would you not use protein powder? 5 grams of creatine. And I'll usually put glutamine in here too, but I ran out. Start getting ready my meal number 2, which is my post-workout meal. 4 ounces of 90-10 ground beef. And then we have 3 ounces of ground turkey breast. Now, ground turkey breast is different than ground turkey. The reason being is it has significantly less fat because it's grounded from the breast portion, not the fatty tissue portion. So it's 99% lean, very little fat, which means it has a tendency to cook really fast. You'll even see the color. Ground turkey breast has a more pinkish color. This almost looks more like chicken, or a turkey tenderloin or a turkey breast. And then this is my ground beef that I already have prepared because I'm eating so often. I have this food already cooked. We're gonna warm that up on the skillet. And for our carbohydrate, we have 2/3 cup of oatmeal and 60 grams of berries. You know, being a father is freaking amazing. But one thing that's pretty tough is, like, I'm 3 weeks out and I'll see all the food in the house, like the snacks. Like, look at this. Like, I'd much rather have this as a carb. And, you know, sometimes, like, my son will take one bite and just leave it. I'm like, ah, shit. Hate for it to go to waste. Is it really gonna kill me? Or, like, the little bites. Are you guys familiar with little bites? These are fire. So sometimes you'll open up a pack. There's 4 in here. He'll eat, like, half of one, and then, like, the other 3 will go to waste. Like, shit. I would fuck up some little bites right now. They got little brownies, mini Oreos, dried mangoes. Bro, dude. Teddy Grahams, popcorners, pretzel goldfish. Like, it goes on and on. There's mad stuff here. There's stuff I don't even know about. Fruit snacks. That's how you know you're hungry. You just fucking look at all the shit you can't eat. But this is pretty much like what my next 3 weeks is gonna look like. It's gonna be a lot of this. A lot of this. A lot of this. And then a ton of this. So I actually started like having Whole Foods start selling them at the house because sometimes they limit how much they can deliver. Frozen asparagus. Why asparagus? Well, the carbs are getting low, okay? So we don't want to eat just protein on a plate. So we're gonna fill up some fibrous carbs. But asparagus has this unique ability as a natural diuretic. So now as I'm drinking my 3 gallons of water, the asparagus is gonna help me promote my bladder to start peeing more frequently. So eat a lot of asparagus, drink a lot of water. Pee. Wednesday before the show, pull back on the water, but the body's still peeing. Thursday, pull back even more, but I'm still peeing. Friday, cut the water totally, and I'm still eating asparagus, so I'm still peeing and getting drier. You know, that's a real good trick. You know, it's not really even a trick. I feel like it's common knowledge that's maybe not so common. That's how a lot of us are getting dried out for a show, is eating a lot of asparagus. And it doesn't work with other green veggies. It doesn't work with broccoli. It doesn't work with Brussels sprouts or string beans or green beans or spinach. It's the fucking asparagus. But I eat so much of it that even my my urine will even smell like asparagus. It's like crazy. But you get so dry. So I'll go from 3 gallons of water daily to 2 to 1, and then the day of the show, about 50 ounces. You know, the whole time I'm reintroducing carbs, and I'm pissing out the water, I'm drying out. You know, peeing so much and pulling back on the water, you know, the body is mostly water, so you'll start to look flatter, and then the carbs, the glycogen from the carbs, will start pushing the muscle out more, making it fuller. So you're drier, fuller, rounder, more separated, and that's how you win. After this show's in 3 weeks. The Olympia is 12 weeks after that, so that's 15 weeks. I'll be on a diet for a long time. But after Chicago, I'll have 2 weeks where I can start eating in a surplus again. So I'll be having a lot of Cheesecake Factory, patty melts. Patty melts will be back on the channel shortly. I'll bulk up again for 2 weeks. Give the body the food it needs, and then start chiseling down again.
Yeah.
The world's
Exactly.
ending. Yeah. It is
I
what
mean,
it
might
is
as
for
well.
all. I mean,
Enjoy the journey.
right, if you really want to get
morose. I mean, it is what it is for all of us anyway. We're all gonna go unless something changes.
Yeah.
Oh, this ain't as heavy as it looks. I bought him a cooler one that goes like 28 miles per hour. But I was like,
him?
yo, let me get him this one that's slower.
Got
You
it?
put down. Yeah. Let me get him the slower one just in case. Nah, this one's slow though. This is like 2.5 miles per hour and it's got training wheels. The other one's like a real motorcycle, like it's like gas powered. Yeah. I was like, you know what, let me get him this in case he can't ride that, and I gotta hide it so he doesn't see it.
All right, man.
Hey, thanks, brother. God bless you. He's been running around telling people he's got 2 motorcycles. This is the first motorcycle I bought him. The second one's gonna arrive next week. His birthday is next month. So I got him like a legit fucking 5.5 horsepower, 40cc motor, pull start, 87 octane motorcycle. I didn't get him any protective gear though. So I don't know. Build that head strength, you know? That's sick. All right, what are we doing? Posing. We didn't get a chance to record at Bev. Someone was in the posing room, but that's cool. I actually did my real practice today. This is more of a touch-up practice session right now. Wearing the Chulas this year on stage. We're going with pink, which is totally cool. Maybe pink is not everyone's first color. Definitely is mine. My favorite things come in pink. And so here's the posing. And that's what we're looking at. You recognize some of my old poses from the past. This is one of my original poses. We're not really gonna do it. We're just kind of going into that and then dropping real quick. Instead of being out here, we're gonna be down over here. This, you guys remember, same thing back pose. But instead of quarter turning to the right again, which is typically what we do, I'm going straight to the front again. I'm turning left this year. Just for more dramatic effect. And then plus every year I want to do something different. I want to keep on doing the same routine after routine. And then for Olympia, we'll switch it up once again. But yeah, I'm excited. A lot of competitors that are winning right now, very deep separated serratus, side, obliques. So we'll be really showcasing that. That's why if you notice, my feet are 12 o'clock, but my torso is 1 o'clock. And then with my shoulders, I'm keeping this 1 o'clock, but I'm twisting this way to give more depth, but also to showcase this. So that'll be critical this year. That's your sneak peek.
Let's give him the trophy now.
How does my back look compared to last week?
Dude.
Or 2 weeks ago?
Yo,
Better?
exponentially better.
Yeah.
It's better every week. It's better every week. This is
But
the,
am I,
yeah.
both sides are opening fully? I'm not restricted?
I mean, how do you feel? It looks great to me, man. This is the best your back's ever looked, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you've got really great symmetry. I mean, we're only
I'm just
improving
worried
from
about
here.
having both lats.
Okay.
I don't feel that there's any reason. I don't pose with a mirror, so
Right.
I don't even know.
I
Thanks,
mean,
Matt. Appreciate
to
it.
my eye, it looks right where we want to be for where we're at. We'll just keep trying to make it better. Keep working the subscats. Keep working on your spread.
Lower traps are opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, dude,
Yeah,
every
wrong
week we
voice.
dry out more.
Thanks, dude.
It looks more and more symmetrical. Dude.
Yeah, so it looks even.
Yeah.
See, we're looking at the, from left to right. If we were to fold my body over, if we look like perfect from left to right. So we want just perfect symmetry on both lats. Whereas some years, a lat will get stuck. One will be bigger,
Right.
one will be smaller, or not smaller, but more restricted. And that can be manipulated with working on the chest, the shoulders.
Yeah, years ago, that lat was stuck because that scap would not protract and get away from your spine. So it made it look, even though that muscle is still fully developed, it just didn't look like it didn't match side to side.
Yeah.
So I think as we've opened up those shoulder blades and your ability to abduct and bring the shoulder blades away from the spine, it's widened your taper, it's widened your frame.
This way, body work's important. You may be killing it in the gym, but if you can't open up on stage, because you get restricted from the hard training, it's really the recovery and the body work that helps you
slide and glide those shoulder blades out.
Exactly it. That's exactly the point. Is getting these tissues to slide well on each other, so that you're not getting hung up with all of that connective tissue. You know what I mean?
And if you can afford it, once a week, dude. Like once a week to afford it, and it's actually going to keep you from getting injured. Mike and I have been working together since 2017, so that's 3 + 4. Oh, longest relationship I ever had with anyone. Holy shit. And he still didn't put out. Yeah, motherfucker, what I gotta do?
I'm a prude.
Thanks, dude. Sorry to make the place hot.